It's supposedly C. You can't do Hyperfront on iOS right now, and you can't really get it in I looked at it in TapTap. I have to try it. I have to see if it'll run on my emulators because right now I know it plays like Virulent or Virulent, whatever the hell it's called. It plays like that game. I can check it out. But yeah, all I can say personally, I don't know. I know a lot of people are saying whatever. It's like I said, Cattle is Black is fun. I just think two things they got to start getting in their head. Stop slowing the characters down. Stop finding ways to reduce speed. Get rid of this stupid aiming nonsense. Because if I'm not using a sniper rifle or a long range weapon, I don't want to be aiming. I don't. I don't want to aim in short range. Yeah, what's up? Yep, correct. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, but like I said, it's it's not as bad now. I've played sniper in this build. It's almost gone. It's so little now that you're correct. Why is it there? It's it's completely manageable now. It's a lot less than every other build before. It's just logically it doesn't need to be there. The sniper does not have all these bonuses that people keep claiming it has. If you play against any group of any weapon in this game, like four of them are running at you, you will die. Because you cannot move fast enough to get away, you can't shoot fast enough to get away. There's enough breaks on every banner that they will not survive a group of people rushing at them. It's just not a thing. It's not possible anymore. Zero point 0.6? I could fight four people running at me with a minigun. I could fight four people running at me with a miser. I could fight four people running at me even in 0.10 with a flamethrower. You cannot do that in this version at all. At the level I'm at, if I'm fighting bots, if I'm fighting two bots, I'm in danger of dying if I don't have heavy ammo. If I'm fighting one bot, I could still lose to a bot with heavy ammo. If I'm fighting three bots, I'm most likely gonna die. If I'm fighting four bots, I have no chance in hell. Five, why even bother? You're just running to die. Like, that's how much harder it is currently than it used to be. So, why are we slowing characters down? Why are we reducing primary damage? Why are we doing all of that stuff? Where all it's just doing is making the game feel less like fun. Where I've played videos of 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.10. The game is lightning fast compared to the way it plays today. It's less. So here's how I know it's less. My aim before they started making aiming making you miss was like 80%. And I played a build where I call it a rapid fire sniper rifle, right? Because of the way heal works and because of the way I had multitasker, I would be able to get all my health back on a Lumia Prodigal and 2/3 of my ammo back or my whole ammo back if I hit the heal twice in a row. Get all my health back and all my ammo back. So I had like 6 shots with the Lumia Arrival. And then the Negate Siren was offensively attuning and it used to have like 10 shots. So I used to have 16 shots with that gun. And I would keep firing. I would miss only about 20% of my shots. 0.14 rolls around, 0.15 rolls around, my shot accuracy dropped to like 60. And the aiming in the game was making you, bullet scatter in the game was making you shoot wide. And if you were aiming at high priority targets with auto aim and you wouldn't do anything, auto aim would make you miss to the left or to the right. It would hit them, it would just miss. That's what it was doing. This patch, you can actually auto aim and hit stuff now. Auto aim will hit something. If you fire with your primary weapon and then you fire with your heavy weapon and they're both sniper rifles, they both hit the same target. Patches before, you would have to aim each of them independently for them to hit a target. So your aim should not be around 75. My aim should be around like 75% now versus the 80% it used to be. It's a lot closer. The slow is so negligible, I still can move around and I don't have to play a speed sniper build. I only have to play, what do you call it? I can play my healing sniper build that I used to play. So that's the difference. Oh yeah. But yeah, it all depends. It's like I said, it's just I'm highly aware of it and I ran through a bunch of builds. A lot of the builds are viable again. That's why like I'm worried when things start working again and they're fixing things again, then they tell me they're gonna do a giant weapons pass and they're gonna do an abilities pass and they're gonna do a trinkets pass. I'm just like, oh boy, oh great. Cause like if I show you all the trinkets right now, check this out. 1, 2. So let me show you really good trinkets. Really good, really good. It used to be really, really good, but it's really good, 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 really good. Believe it or not, this one's really good. People don't think it is. That thing is freaking sick. How good it is. Okay, trinkets. Okay. 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 Trinkets that are, and this one's okay. Trinkets that are like hot garbage, 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 garbage. So there's like 3 trinkets that don't play well. They don't really do what they're supposed to do. Even firstborn, if you want, you could put it in the bad category. So that's 4 trinkets out of 18, if I'm correct. Yeah, 4 trinkets out of 18 that are not great. Most of the others are situational or fantastic. Like that's how it breaks down to. So 4 trinkets needs to be fixed. 4. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna fix 4, or are they gonna nerf half of the good ones and then bring the 4 up to God tier level and then just screw every other one up? That's the problem. You don't need to touch everything. You need to fix the ones that don't work. And you might want to take the okay ones and boost them up a little. And leave everything else alone. That's not what they're gonna do. They're gonna touch everything for no reason. And that's what pisses me off. Like, why the hell do you do that? Kieran's Cash got nerfed hard as hell. It's still good with the hard nerf that it received. That used to be 65, it's 35. Do you think they're not gonna nerf it again? Bring it down to 20? Like, that's the weird stuff that they do that I don't understand. It took a hard nerf and it still works well, but nah, you know what? Maybe we should nerf it again. That's the thing. I don't understand why they won't leave things that are not broken or need help alone. This is a fantastic thing at where it is right now. Are they going to leave it alone, or are they going to touch it too? Most likely they're going to touch it and they're going to screw it up. That's my problem. To me, don't touch the stuff that's not problematic. You want to make something a little bit better? Touch up the Rectal Circuit. Make it 70. Make it 65. Give it more of a speed boost. You want to make Raylan's Grace something? Give it more health. Make that 0.8. But you don't need to basically destroy what works or what, like, strong and then say, well, Nullum Guard giving you 15% is too much. Let's make it 8.5. Like, who the hell wants that? No one's asking for it. But they will do stupid stuff like that. Like, that's the thing that's why, like, when they say they're gonna make the pass, I'm just like, damn. Because I was super excited when they said they were gonna, after they did the Primal pass, I was like, ugh. The Primals suck ass now. Like, this used to have a 24-second duration. He used to have a 24-second duration. He used to have a 28-second duration. 32-second duration. 22-second duration. So, Pure Primals for too long. They brought him down to 10 and brought him back up to 12. She's at 14. He 16, 22, 18. Are they great this way? Personally, I think it sucks. But I'm used to it now. But I would prefer if Isia, no Primal should have a sub 15-second duration. No Primal. And I believe Nox should have the second, if not the highest. I think Nox should always have the highest duration. She has a super low health, but lasts like forever if she's taking no damage. Nox should be like 24 seconds. If you don't want to do 30. 24, 26 seconds. Torten, he's fine where he is. 20 seconds. 15 minimum. 18 minimum. 20 seconds. It's super easy. I still lowered it from those extremely high numbers, but they don't suck. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't comprehend. And the weapons, right now, every weapon works kind of decent except for that. And yeah, I hate the trial now. These are so slow. I hate playing the rocket launchers. They're just too damn slow in my opinion. They're super easy to counter out of everything you play. If you're not playing with other people, I don't recommend you playing it. It's just not worth it. It's just not good enough. The battle rifles, you're only gonna play these two. This just sucks now. Because Commotion's actual ability lies on how well it pairs with a dispatch and how they used to have a synergy. So I would play Commotion Dispatch as part of my Ranger build. I don't play that gun anymore. It's either Sincerity or Tetrad. It's not that it's not stronger than the Sincerity, it's just its range sucks. And now that I don't have a heavy to complement it with, there's nothing to play it with. It's a heavy rocket launcher that does less damage than the primary rocket launchers. How is it a heavy weapon? Takes ammo? That makes no damn sense either. But that's, like I said, I don't know what they're going to do in the weapon pass, but I'm not excited about it. I'm just fearful they're going to screw everything up further. And that's the thing that folks don't get. You had something that was super strong. Right before they did the change, I went to Zeke and I'm like, bro, I said, Zeke, are you the one doing the weapons and stuff like that? I'm like, man, they're really good. Like 90% of the weapons are really good. And then the change came over. And then it flipped on its head. 80% of the weapons sucked. So I'm more worried. Like, I think they're gonna just basically screw up the weapons again, and then we're gonna have to wait multiple patches until the weapons get good. Because here's what's gonna happen: 5 or 6 weapons are gonna be super good. All the other weapons are gonna kind of suck ass. People who are leveling up and working through them are gonna be like, well, this is pretty good, except that any build I play will be of the 5 or 6 good weapons, and I'm not gonna play anything else. I'm gonna just demolish them. They're gonna say it's levels. No, I'm gonna tell you, I know that these are the best weapons in the game, and I know they beat everything else solidly. Why the hell play anything else? That's what's gonna happen. Because right now, we're actually moving out of that in this patch. We're actually at a point in this patch where a lot of weapons are viable again. So why are we gonna go through a hard pass that's gonna make less of them viable? And that's what I think is gonna happen. So We'll see. Hopefully, I'm 100% wrong. Hopefully, they realize, hey, some weapons are okay, some weapons need a little help, and they're gonna tweak them in that way. But I hope to God they don't do the damn 0.13 nonsense again, because that wasn't great. That until 0.16, we were at that. At 0.15, there was literally 6 primary weapons that were worth playing. All the others sucked. Just 6. Every other primary weapon didn't make sense. Not if you really wanted to win. And the reason I can tell you, all of mine are level 20. So I can try each one of them and tell you that, hey, this is a level 20 weapon. Only some of them work. Some of them need infusion. Some of them whatever. Most of them didn't. And mine are high level. And I can't do anything with them. And I've played them before, and I used to have them in builds. I used to have 12 different builds that I could play. I can play those 12 different builds currently. I've done modifications. I've switched certain things in and out of them. But I can play a lot of different builds right now. I don't know if that's going to be true again after the next weapons pass. I'm pretty sure I'm going to drop down to like 3 to 4 builds that you can play effectively. As long as they leave this flamethrower alone, I don't really care. Because that's my primary, because, again, I don't have to aim the damn thing. And I don't want to spend half of my game aiming. So, that's how I play it. The short-range weapons, I don't play them simply because, it's always due to nerfs. It's due to nerfs or changes in the game that make certain things don't play. And they nerf guns and don't say that they nerfed them. They've just nerfed the minigun again. Like, I cannot play it. The minigun's range was 9.3. It's been nerfed to 8.8. Why do I know? Because I keep watching the numbers. I'm just like, what is wrong with this gun? Why does it feel so weird? Oh, I've just lost more range. That's why. Makes sense to me. That's how I know that they're screwing stuff over. Minigun started at 10.6, 10.8, 10.6. Minigun has steadily been losing range over patches. It was at 10, flamethrower came out, dropped to 9.3, now it's at 8.8. So, I don't know. Yeah, so like I said, specifically on a phone screen, who wants to be spending 2/3 of their time aiming? It's a tiny ass screen. Who wants to spend their time aiming? The game positioning is more important than aiming. How about going back to that? And how about people learning to position better and stop worrying about how much they can express their skill of being able to aim on a tiny little phone screen and hit something that's like the size of a freaking, what do you call it, half-eaten nail. Like, I don't get it. So, to me, that's not fun. Speed, movement, like, I'm telling you, this game was exciting as hell. Capture the Flag used to be whatever. The game was fast. And it's super enjoyable when it's fast. It takes some time to acclimate, but it's funner when it's fast. It's not funner when it's slow. Yeah. But I'm gonna get going because I have to get some stuff ready for one of my my niece's dog. They're coming to pick him up to bring him to her in New York. So I gotta get his stuff ready. But man, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for commenting. That's pretty much it. But like I said, I'm hoping for the best, but I fear for the worst because that's just what I've seen. So they've done it 3 times on changes, and they haven't really been great. They've been worse than helpful. Also, right now I cannot play my Android build anymore because Catalyst Black just doesn't work on the BlueStacks emulator. So there's that. So keep your eyes, your ears, your hearts, and your mind open. Until next stream, y'all. Later. Have a good one, man.